All right, we're playing Is This Seat Taken? As I understand it, it's a cozy Clues by Sam / Demon Bluff. AKA, it's not a roguelike. Can I get some credit for playing not a roguelike? Oh my god, you're literally not seeing the game. You're literally just seeing a screen that shows the settings. And I am seeing the game. I'm seeing someone say, "Hi there, would you kindly place me in the vehicle?" You are not seeing that. You are seeing nothing. But I am going to click a different button and fix that. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, it's not capturing on window capture or game capture. Uma Musume haters, I'd like to apologize to you. The only hope you have is this Uma Musume screen region that I have not deleted yet. If there is motion here, it may actually save you. Are his eyes moving? There is motion. Holy cow. James, I will place you in the vehicle. I like to sit diagonal to the driver. There are no other passengers waiting. Could you please press the confirm button? Confirm. They literally said, press this, and I said, I can't manage that. That's kind of embarrassing. Hey, could you let me sit by the window? Absolutely. So they're giving me the conditions right now. Of course, there's 2 of us and 2 window seats. Oh yeah, you're right. You can sit by the window, and you can also sit by the window, and everybody's stoked, man. Everybody's happy. This ride's on me. Go ahead, you're the famous rider. Come on, it's just a little indie movie. I'd give anything to be in a little indie movie. I wish you'd audition for it. I know. Well, what's your problem? Alexis wants to be by the window. Ray wants to be by the window. Nat wants to be with Alexis. Okay. You want to be by the window? You want to be with Alexis? You want to be by the window? That's easy, bro. Confirm. Everybody's happy. How did he do it? Completed. It's crazy that I can't rotate shapes, but I have absolutely no problem coming up with the perfect restaurant for 11 people who all have competing desires for the restaurant to eat at. When that's basically just shapes. But they're not geometric shapes. They're like shapes of preferences that have to fit together. If anything, it seems like it would be easier to fit shapes because you can see them. Instead of the social shapes, which you can see them, but they're all wavy and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How 8 and October kind of have the same vibe? What do you want from me? This is crazy. I want to sit in the direction of the vehicle. That's so me. And I want to be with Olivia. Okay, what's Olivia's problem? I want to be with Goran and I want to be by the window. Okay. Look at that, no problem. I want to be alone. I want to be by the window. I want to be alone. Easiest day of my life, man. Easiest day of my life. What do you mean? This ain't a taxi? Oops, we just thought it was a really fancy one. Ay caramba! You're not the group I was supposed to pick up. You know what would go crazy, man? Have you ever been picked up at the airport by a guy holding a sign with your name on it? I bet that would go insane. It's literally never happened to me. No, no, no. Yep, once it was awesome. Hell yeah. It's sweet. Once and it was amazing. Oh. Lie to me and tell me you've never had it. Was he wearing a suit? Oh, because you get to a destination you've never been to before and you're like, where do I go? Ground transportation. This is the taxi line. You can't get it. Ubers can't stop here. You got to go to Terminal H, walkways, Concourse 29 to 33 is where the Ubers go. It's on the other side of the state. Just have a dude with a suit and a cap. Maybe he's a little bit sweaty, holding something and it just says Northern Lion on it. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, man. I forgot to shower. And I want to be by the window. Also, you get motion sickness because you have to go backwards. I do not like bad smells. Oh, wow. This is like when people say, I don't like food waste. Yeah, nobody likes bad smells, buddy. Like, get a real personality. I want to be by the window, and I want to be with Azuzius. I don't like bad smells, and I want to be by the window. There you go. No problem. I want to be alone. I do not like bad smells. Yeah, get in line. This is the easiest day of my life, man. Thanks for coming with me to the film festival, Nat. Who am I to turn down a limo ride? I do feel out of place, though. I've also never been in a limo, man. Not even on prom. On prom, I drove my dad's Honda Accord. Doesn't seem like you? I don't really want to drink champagne in the limo. But I went my whole drinking career without ever having had a drink inside of a car. I mean, obviously, you don't want to have one as the driver. Or like the passenger in a sedan or something. But like in a limo or like a party bus or something. It's not true. I got drunk on a Greyhound once. I guess that counts. I want to be with Arya. I forgot to shower. Okay, sit by the window then. I want to be alone. I forgot to shower. I do not like bad smells. I want to be with Alexis, and I don't like bad smells. But you don't care about the window, so you go there. I want to be alone. I forgot to shower. I do not like bad smells. Easy. I should be like a wedding planner or something. Does the game ever get hard? This is the easiest game I've ever seen in my entire life. Now flashback to me failing the easy pips yesterday like 20 times. Here we go. I don't know, honey. I don't think this movie is appropriate for kids. Please, please, please. Okay, but don't expect to sleep in our bed tonight. Remember when we saw the hexagon? Whatever, that was just one time. Guys, that's the loudest achievement I've ever gotten in my life. I want to be with my parent, Roshan. Me when I'm baby Roshan. I eat popcorn. I cannot see well from far away. I want to be with my parent, Roshan. There you go. I want to steal popcorn. I want to be with Myrrh. Are you sitting down? I got some horrible news for you. I eat popcorn. I do not want to be next to a kid. Okay? I eat popcorn. I want to be in row 2. I want to be with Anta in row 3. What's your thing? Anta. Okay. I want to steal popcorn. I want to be with my parent. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Where's my parent? But you need to be in a position where you can steal some popcorn. Guys, it's not possible. I have some horrible news for you. It's not possible. Unless it's easy. Look at that. Kill the popcorn thief. Popcorn is one of the most stealable foods on the planet. I'm not going to be mad about that. Didn't even use one side of the theater. Well, these seats are honestly for schmucks. If you're sitting in these, you're a schmuck. If you're sitting in the 2x2 rows of seats that are right above like the entrance, the ramp that you take into the movie theater, you're a schmuck. Why? Low value seats. Those are the best seats? No, they're not. The best seats are right here, and they're D-box. You pay extra, and they're reserved. These are low-value seats. These are poverty seats. These are gilded. These are the thrones. D-box ain't worth it? Yeah, you never saw... I had a good one. I'm going to have to default to my number 2. You never saw Anatomy of a Fall in D-box. That movie went fucking crazy. When Sandra Hüller was dressing down her husband in that flashback. You act like you're superior to us just because you don't talk to us as often as we use words to talk to you. I got whiplash, bro. And I got chills. I want to be alone. Okay. I got the perfect seat for you. I do not like bad smells. I like to be in row 1. I want to be with my parent, Finch. I want to be with Gray, and I don't want to sit in a dirty seat. Easiest day of my life. I don't like bad smells, and I want to steal popcorn. I do not want to be next to a kid. I want to be with Nat. I do not like bad smells. All right, listen. Wait, thumbs down? What's the problem? Thumbs down? Oh, what's your problem? You want to be in row 2. Get out. What's your problem? I do not like bad smells? Oh, you're Stinky. Okay. The stink cloud has like an AoE. What's your... Oh my god. Get a life, bro. How stinky are they? AoE +1 smell. Just wait till we get the Febreze debuff. Remember in TCG Simulator? TCG Card Shop Simulator? Where you could get the thing that sprayed the patrons with Febreze when they entered the store? I'm so glad that you like Hat Wars too. They all wear those stupid cowboy hats that block the screen. Oh no, man. Is this what it's like to see a movie in Texas? I am wearing my big hat. I am wearing my big hat. I cannot see well from far away. Okay, I eat popcorn. I want to be with Sergey. And I do not like bad smells. I don't want to sit in the dirty seat. I want to be with Sergey near the... What do you mean you're not in the center, bro? That's as center as it gets. Bro's mad that he's in 2C instead of 2B? Like, get a life. That's crazy. I forgot to shower, but I don't want to sit in the dirty seat. Listen, buddy. I want to be in row 2. I eat popcorn. I don't want to sit in a dirty seat, but I forgot to shower. I want to be with Oliver, and I don't want to sit in the dirty seat. They don't mind. Honestly, every couple's got one stinker. I want to steal popcorn. I eat popcorn. Low value seats. I forgot to shower, but I don't want to sit in the dirty seat. Wow, you are stinky, bro. You're one of the stinkiest we've ever had. Blocks your view. I see. Oh, wait. You can go back. You can go over, and everybody's happy. Forgetting how to shower is crazy. Like, I can almost understand on a busy morning, like forgetting to brush your teeth. And then you get, like, say every once in a while I'll have a morning where I'm like feeling the back of my teeth with my tongue, and I'm like, did I brush my teeth? And then I'll like run upstairs and touch my toothbrush, and it's wet, and I'm like, yeah, I knew I brushed my teeth. But forgetting to shower is crazy. Like, aren't you itchy like the rest of the day? I play loud music. I don't like bad smells. I want an aisle seat. I want to be with my parent, Faluke. I want to be next to another kid. All right. Oh, you're a kid. All right. Never mind. You're all right. Itchy? If I don't shower for a day, I get a little itchy. But I also have copious amounts of body hair. You get greasy? I don't get greasy. I get itchy. I can feel the itch. So this is like the big zone right here. The collarbone, for some reason, goes away after a few weeks. I'll have to take your word on that one. All right, if you're going to play loud music, guess what? You get to stand up in high heel boots. I want an aisle seat. But you want to be close to your son as well, I'm assuming. So there you go. That is a classic child and parent bus setup here. You know what's crazy is that these are the poverty seats in the movie theater, but on a bus these are primo. Maybe not right behind the driver, but like 2 behind the driver. That's a great spot. It's interesting how different that is. Like on a school, no. It's because you're saying back of the bus is better. No shot. On a school bus, back of the bus is Aura. They're D-box. On a public bus, I love to be like right there. I love to be close to the side door. I want to sit. I want to be next to another kid. Okay. Easiest of all time. Launch it. It's the shuttle to Magic Kingdom. Jay, I have no comment for that. Except that the shuttle to Magic Kingdom always takes longer. Because it takes them a while to load and deload the bus. And then they get mad at me for not folding my stroller. Which is probably deserved, but... That kid disintegrated? That was an imaginary friend. I play loud music? Okay, go with the other person playing loud music. I want to talk to someone and be by the window. I want to talk to someone I forgot to shower. All right. 2 stinkers can talk to each other. We need a kid. We need a kid here. A kid. How you have to be next to another kid. Adult, kid. Okay. Loud music, you can be there. I play loud music, I want to be alone. It sounds like you should buy a car. I cannot stand loud music. I forgot to shower, I want to stand. Uh-oh, Stinky. Too loud. All right, everybody's happy. Launch it. Uh-oh. Hey, will you wake me up when we get to school? No fair, you always sleep on the bus. When's it going to be my turn? I want to talk to someone. I can't stand loud music. I can't stand loud music or bad smells. You're normal, Nat. You're valid for that. I want to sleep. I want an aisle seat. There's prime sleeping seat right there. I want to talk to someone. I don't like bad smells. I want to talk to someone. I forgot to shower. I want to sleep. I want to be by the window. Prime sleeping seat right there. Now we just fill space. 2 people that want to talk. Oh, the music's too loud. Stinky, you move back one. Everyone's happy. I want to talk to someone. I forgot to shower. What's wrong? I can't sleep? Oh, because people are talking? Oh, I'm sorry. Brother, you know you're on a bus that is like ambiently 90 decibels. You're going to be worried about people talking? That's ridiculous, man. This should be good. Don't you hate it when your own 4-year-old daughter argues she can see her own hair molecules? She's been mighty stubborn lately. You know what she does, and I can't even be mad because this is like what it's like to be a parent is realizing that all the stuff that you tortured your parents with and you thought you got away with is now coming back around like boomerang style to to torture you in the same way that you tortured them, in the same way that they probably tortured your grandparents and so on and so forth. My kid will ask to do something that will be injurious to her, i.e. it will cause her physical pain. And then I'll go, you can't do that. You'll get hurt. And she'll go, I'll never do anything ever again then. And I'm like, that's a little dramatic, man. Can we just, there's lots of stuff you can do. You can read a book, watch Bluey, you could do some coloring. We printed off the coloring pages. You could do crafting. And then, I don't know where she got this from, but she's using it like every day. If we tell her she can't do one thing, she goes, This is the worst day of my life. And it hurts to hear as a parent until you realize that she said it for like 20 days in a row. So it can't possibly be true. I guess it could be. So every day you're meeting someone, it's the worst day of your life? Yeah. That's fucked up. That is from Office Space, yeah. It's crazy that that guy is not Pruitt Taylor Vince, by the way, but anyway. But then the other thing is, there's a flip side to that, which is that last night her Halloween costume came, and it's a very cute like R2-D2 costume. She put it on this morning at like 7 a.m. because it was the first thing she wanted to do after she woke up. And then she said, this is the best day of my entire life. And I went, you know what? You take the good with the bad. I want to be with Yusuf. I forgot to shower. There you go. I cannot stand loud music. I want to sleep and I don't like bad smells. Oh. Oh, but you want to be next to another kid. I can't sleep. You want to be next to another kid. You got to go there. Everyone's chill. Okay, launch it. Halloween costume in August is a bit early. Yeah, it's not made out of food. Hope that helps. I should have met that actor when I had the chance. I never thought a shape like me could make it in show business. Perfect. Can you beat this without being perfect? Or am I just that good? Say, do you think this group takes requests? Maybe, but I don't know if they'll take yours. I'm going to stop reading the text. I'm a mechanics Andy. It's hard to find a Halloween costume in October. Not if you're bald. Aluminum foil. Cut out the Starfleet logo. Maroon shirt. Electrical tape on the shoulders and clavicle. Boom. Captain Jean-Luc Picard. 2 seconds. Too much work for you? Gray shirt, gray pants, Dr. Evil. Let me think. What else you got there? Suit. I'm Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor from the Superman movie that came out this summer. That true. Tight white shirt, white jeans. Mr. Clean. It's easy, man. Being bald is actually like, it's kind of a superpower on Halloween. Sorry, I saw the one that said, get a wheelchair in your Professor X. That's you can't say that. You can't say that, but that is. It's an easy Halloween costume. All I needed to do was get this wheelchair. Oh, man. But you would feel so bad if you got a wheelchair to be Professor X, and then you ran into a Professor X who actually used a wheelchair but was wearing a bald cap. You would be like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Naturally bald, fake wheelchair Professor X versus bald cap actually needs a wheelchair Professor X. We gotta fucking kill this guy. We gotta kill him and hide his body, quick. I want to be with Alexis. Okay, then go work at Toyota or whatever. I want to dance. You came to the right place. I want to move my body. Okay. This is a dance floor. Am I crazy? Does this not work like that? I am in the band. I'm in the band. I want to dance. I do not like strong odors. I want to dance. I forgot to shower. You might be the worst of all time. I want to move my body. Okay, now they're dancing. I see. I am uncomfortable. I do not want to dance. I want to dance. Yeah, you did it. I want to be near the speaker. Are you stupid? I do not want to dance. I am wearing too much cologne. I want to dance. I've met that guy. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to sit. Okay, we got like a stinky corner over here. I can't breathe. I want to be near the speaker. Oh. Oh. I want to feel the vibe. Oh, you want to be near the speaker too. There we go. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Sorry, I'm not reading it. I'm not. Reading is spoiling. You know they're going to give you some messed up stuff when you start all over. I'm wearing too much cologne. I don't want to dance. Should put stinkers on the edge, if possible. Minimize the stink cloud. I want to dance, but not be close to the speaker. I want to dance. I want to dance. I cannot stand loud music. That's right. We'll put you right in the middle then. I want to be with Teo. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to sit. Okay, welcome to Stinker's Corner. Can't be done. Hot swap him. There you go. I want to dance. I cannot stand loud music, and I'm wearing too much cologne. You might be the biggest motherfucker in this whole joint, man. I want to dance. I do not like the smell of cologne. This is going to fuck this whole... They didn't fuck it up. I'm a genius. I'm amazing. This game is so easy when you're built like me, man. Oh... That's crazy. Until someone has 4 statements. That's it? I solved Barcelona? The hell is this? Special challenge level? There's not enough food. There's plenty to go around. We're supposed to share. Oh, here we go. Chat, my wife and I had it wasn't even an argument. We agreed on this, but I think a lot of you will disagree, and I want to argue with you. How much bacon is a side of bacon? I want you to, if you ordered a side of bacon at a breakfast restaurant, tell me how many pieces you'd expect to get. Okay, literally we're all on the same page. Everybody's saying somewhere between 2 and 4, or literally 2 to 4, which is exactly what I would say. I would say 2 to 4. If I got 2, I might be a little like, come on. £4.20 for 2 strips of bacon? Are you daft? But 1 would be crazy. 2 would at least be like, I get it. All right, never mind. Because, I mean, this is a different environment. But on the last day of the cruise, you have to get off the boat at like the crack of dawn, basically. So we were at breakfast on the ship. I said, I'll take granola and a side of bacon. He came with like, it had to be 12, 13 strips of bacon. And I was like, I can't eat all that. I probably ate 10 strips. And you might say, why? Just bored. Just bored. How many extra pounds do you think the average man is carrying around? Just because he probably eats faster than his wife and daughter. I like to eat a lot of food, don't get me wrong, but I think, I'm like 170, 175. I bet 10 to 15 pounds of that is just boredom eating while waiting for my wife or child to finish eating. And the crazy thing is like that's 100% in my control, but it seems insurmountable. Just eat slower? Oh. And that's why is it okay for you to say just eat slower, but I can't tell you to just eat faster? Who told you to eat fast? It tastes good. I want it in my belly. Because eating slower is healthier? Kate, I'm going to put you on blast, okay? And I'm sure you're not the only person out there doing this. I'm sure there's lots of guys out there that are going to say, so true. My hottie wife also does this. But fellas, what is it with ladies and they eat 80% of the dinner, 90% of the dinner, and then they put like the last bite on their spoon, but they don't eat it. If they were doing like a bite a minute for the first 90% of the dinner, that last bite is like 15 minutes. It's like they load it up and they're like, I'm gonna eat it, but then they don't eat it. And while I'm making an enemy and doing something I shouldn't be doing, I'm just gonna say it. I don't care if people say this is misogyny. Men clear women at drinking an entire glass of water. I'm sorry. You will not see me with 1/4 of a glass of water hanging around on a kitchen island or my desk or the coffee table or something like that. If I pour the glass of water, I drink the glass of water. I carry the glass with me to the place where I'm going to have more drinks, or I put it, on the sink. Never do I pour 80% or 100% of a glass of water and then drink 80. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Why are you getting so many +2s? Because this is real talk, man. This is real talk. That's true. Women do. They're more water bottle coated for sure. I work in food service and can confirm it. They'll ask for water and then not drink it. Science. We literally just had an expert weigh in. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. I work at Starbucks and it's true. Here's my theory. My theory is that, and this is not meant to be negative, my theory is that, especially if you buy a drink from a coffee shop, part of the value of the drink is the flavor of the drink, but part of the value of the drink is having a nice drink. And there's a constant calculus that they're running while they drink the matcha latte, which is another sip of the matcha latte would be nice, and that's why I bought it. But on the other hand, every sip takes me closer to not having a matcha latte. And then I got to throw away the cup. And if I throw away the cup, then the matcha latte is not vibing with the rest of the outfit. It's not speaking with the vibe of what I've got going on sartorially here. That's why I think they leave one sip. Show us the leg? Yeah, I bruised my leg going upstairs, running up the stairs on Saturday. What was I doing running up the stairs? Getting socks for my daughter so we could go to a birthday party. Basically being a hero, doing an act of service, which is my love language. What could be more traditionally masculine than being injured, providing for somebody else? People like me been doing that since the caveman days. Saber-toothed tigers, sharp staircases, garage roofs, hitting your head on a gabled garage roof or something like that. You know what it's like. But either way, that's an ad hominem. And it's punching down because I'm literally injured right now. Secondarily, speak on it. Why not drink? Why not just one more drink of water? Just one more sip. I saw the sip before it. The sip before it was 2 times the volume of the remaining liquid that's in the glass. So I know you're capable of drinking that last sip because you just did it. Why? So precious that how happy is the blameless vessel's lot, man? The world forgetting by the world forgot. Anyway, sorry, these guys are hungry. It's just a little thing I've noticed in my travels around the world. I'm getting married. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to be with Jade. I want to be close to the newlyweds. That's not close enough. Okay, cologne, you go in the stink sequester on the outside. See now, machine yearning. That's what messes with me. The question is, would they finish it if they'd only filled 75% of the amount to start, or would there still be 20% left? That's what messes with me. And you might say, why not test it? I would not test it because I have respect for my wife as an autonomous person. And I'm sure there's like irrational stuff that I do, maybe even more irrational stuff that I do. So I don't want to start that war because I don't necessarily think I could win that war. And war doesn't decide who's right, it decides who's left. But it is an interesting thought experiment. If it is an interesting thought experiment. Whoops. I do not want to share a table with someone elegant. I do not want to. Yeah, nobody at the wedding wants to be next to kids, bro. Get in line. I don't like food waste. I'd rather sit next to an adult. Yeah, so would the parents, bro. I want to be close to the newlyweds. Okay. I want to be close to the newlyweds. I do not want to eat fish. That's not fish, bro. You're eating nothing. I'm wearing too much cologne. I want to be with my parent, Matthew, and next to another kid. And Matthew wants to eat fish. Okay? Whoops. No, we just put another kid right there. I want to eat fish. That's perfect. You guys are made for each other. I want to talk to someone. I want to eat cheese. I do not want to be next to Alexis. That's not even a problem. And you're a stinker. So if I can put you at Stinky table, that would be a dream come true. I want to talk. Okay, we're going to get perfect. It's going to be perfect. This is Hell Simulator. This is the greatest game I've ever played. I'm in my bag right now. I don't want to be next to Alexis. I don't want to share a table with someone elegant. Who the heck is elegant, bro? You're elegant? That's a problem. That's a real problem because you got to be at this table then. I don't want to be next to a kid, but I want to talk to someone. Why can't you talk to this guy? Oh, because it's... Why can't you talk to Jenny? What's the problem? You need another actor? Okay, one second. You need to be... How are you supposed to be at a table with no one that's elegant, man? It's not possible. Are you elegant? I mean, your Top Hat is definitely elegant. Oh, yappers talk to yappers. Okay. Well, then you would have to go over to this table, which means but you have to be here because you like cheese. You're wearing too much cologne. Maybe I could pull you out, put you back. Smelly. Oh my God. Okay, you guys move over a little bit. What do you mean, smelly? Oh, you're wearing too much cologne too? Oh my God. And you want to eat cheese. And you want to eat fish. And you want to be with your parent, of course. Is there a kid? Are you a kid? You're a kid. Okay, how about this? Oh, but then that makes the table fucking elegant. I'm wearing too much cologne. Okay, well, like, you got to get the fuck out of here. But you want to eat fish. You don't want to be next. And you're elegant. You can't move. This can't be done, man. This can't. Oh, wait, there's one way. Move cheese. I thought maybe I could move the cheese this way. Oh, there is fish on the other fucking table, you genius. You genius. Okay. You're sequestered. You're chill. You're chill now. You want to eat fish. A kid. Okay, you go. Oh, ooh, a salad. Fuck you. Smelly. Okay, and then you move on. Nobody listens to me. Oh, a kid. Ew, a salad. I'm gonna solve it. I'm gonna solve it. That's all you have to do. But you're pissed. And then you want to talk to someone. There you go. Hey! Oh. People up top have it easy. Bro, I think that's what it's like at a wedding. Like, you're up there with, like, the love of your life, and then, like, each of your best friends, and maybe, like, your parents or something like that. You got the conversation's well lubricated. You know everything about everybody that's up there. It's those of us out here that it's like, okay, it's me, my wife, a dude that I met one time 14 years ago, his girlfriend, they've been dating for 3 years or something like that. And then, can I say this? And I don't mean this to be ageist, okay? But you know that you're low on the friend totem pole when you get your table assignment for a wedding and there's unrelated old people at your table. That's how you know. If you're young and you sit down at your table and there's a couple in their 50s at the table, you're like, oh, fuck. I thought we were close, man. I thought we were close. You put me in the flex spot. You put me in the spot for, like, we had to kick somebody off of that table. We had to kick somebody off of this table. All of a sudden, I'm out here trying to make conversation with, like, a 62-year-old HVAC guy. Like, we don't have anything in common, man. I don't know anything about college football. He doesn't know shit about Park Chan-wook films. We're just out here, like, I mean, we're breaking bread. That's what it's all about. But he did. He hit me with the autofill. Anyway, let's slash marker this. Kate, are you ready to stream? This is good. I would play this again for sure. Or really for the first time, because I only did 5 levels in an hour.